Hey, so, let's talk about some dreams maybe, huh? Whatever, man. Yeah, sure. So, like, had a dream, a few days ago where, my old friend Ezra, he was at my house. I haven't heard from him in a while, that's why I say he's my old friend. Not because he's, like, literally an old person. He's, like, I think he's actually a few months younger than me. But, he hasn't contacted me in a long time, and I don't know why. It's a whole thing. But yeah, he was at my house, and it was cool. We were just hanging out, and he showed me like these videos of like all these cute little sea creatures. They were like baby sea creatures, like there were stingrays and there were seahorses. And just now, sorry, I mean, there were all kinds of sea creatures. So anyway, just now I'm realizing like that's probably influenced by the fact that I have a marine biology class right now. Like in school, I do. So I'm kind of like I got sea creatures on the mind sometimes. These days. I'm kind of trying to get better lighting so you can see how my hair looks. I haven't put any products in it. I just fluffed it up with my Sid brush. This is my Sid brush. I call it this because it has an S for Sid. It's cool. Um, Look at that. Haha. It's crazy. I'm sorry. So I'm a bit tired, so if I seem like unenthusiastic, it's not because I'm actually in a bad mood or anything. It's just because I don't have much energy, but I'm not actually in a bad mood at all. I'm just like I'm the same little bean I always have been. But I'm just a bit tired. But yeah, because I didn't sleep last night. It's all right though. It's all right, guys. I'll be okay. Um, I'll get back to the point. Um, yeah, so I do think that that dream with all the sea creatures was influenced by the fact that I am in a marine biology class. Sorry. I just had to, you know, just, you know, I got distracted by my beauty. Ha ha ha, yeah. Eye roll, yeah, yeah, whatever. Okay, but I mean, come on, it's kind of fun, right? Okay, yeah. Man, I want to meet Kesha. I just want to see what Kesha's actually like. You know? Kesha, she always had like kind of messy hair. Like her hair, like back when she was like Kesha with a dollar sign, her hair it always had this like kind of almost dirty kind of look to it. Like it did look quite unkempt, and there was always a little bit of glitter in there. I loved that. I mean, yeah, I love that now, even though that wasn't the real Kesha. I know like her image was created by this terrible guy, her manager, no, her producer, right? He was a dick and everything was horrible. So yeah, I don't want to get into that, but but yeah, like, so me and Ezra were looking at these videos of all these sea creatures. They were like tiny baby sea creatures and stuff, and I was like, dude, let's go there and buy some. And he's like, okay, it's right up the road or whatever. And then like the dream kind of flips into like a different perspective. It's sort of like a third person perspective. Um, uh, and like I'm actually like kind of like a god almost, like an I mean, it didn't feel like I was a god at the time. It's just sometimes in dreams like you do have this third person, or well, sometimes for me anyway, I have this third person perspective where I'm not actually like present, and yet I just know what's going on. So the scene shifted from us hanging out in my room to me like um just not really me, but my consciousness perceiving like all of these tiny sea creatures swimming around in this giant swimming pool for some reason. Or I guess it was really more like a touch tank kind of thing, like when you go to the zoo and there's them touch tanks where you can pet the sea creatures and all that. So that was kind of what this was like. My hair isn't staying up because it doesn't have any product in it, so that's why that's doing that. It's okay though. See, the only person that really cares is my dad. Like, he loves the spiky hair and stuff, and like whenever he's like, "Hey, your hair's been flat recently," I'd be like, "Damn it, you know, it's like I let you down, Poppy. I failed you, you know, because he and I, we're stylish, you know, we're cool." Anyway, yeah, so um, yeah, I was just kind of perceiving this touch tank full of beautiful little sea creatures, little tiny baby sea creatures. I most distinctly remember stingrays and seahorses, but I guess there were other ones too. Um, I just really like stingrays and seahorses, you know. I wanted to be a marine biologist as a kid. Um, that's no longer my dream job. I don't know what is. Maybe an artist, I guess, or something. I don't know. Maybe a YouTuber. Who the fuck knows? I mean, everything kind of sounds awful under capitalism, so you know, kind of sucks, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll be a famous YouTuber one day. I don't know. Who the fuck knows, man? Yeah. So that was cool. And then I snapped back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music moment. Yeah, it's Lose Yourself by Eminem. It's a good song. Anyway, I snapped back to reality. That's why I started singing the song, because it's a line in the song, and like I'm trying to transition. Ooh, transition. Oh, that's a gay. That's a queer word. That's a bad little blue-haired word. Anyway, no, I'm trying to transition into like the fucking next part of the dream. I'm trying to like do a segue into the dream. The next part of the dream is all I'm trying to do. Okay? Oh, is that a crime? Okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm able to be a bit silly on camera, because I was worried that I wouldn't have enough energy here. But now I do, so I'm glad that I can be a bit silly for you guys. Unless you hate that, unless you actually think I'm super annoying and wish I was dead. But if that's the case, like, go away maybe, you know? That's not a good thing for either of us. Go, shoo, you know? You know? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, well. Right, so... What? Now I'm distracted, I'm confused. Right, so I was back in my house again, and there was like this bucket in my room, or like a bowl or something, and it was filled with maggots. Maggots, yeah. So even though Ezra was in the other room, and I was like going into the bathroom and trying to like discreetly deal with these maggots in this bowl, because like I was embarrassed that I had a bowl of maggots in my bedroom. Like, he was in my bedroom, so I was trying to like sneak it away from him without him noticing, because I was so embarrassed and like freaked out. And like, yeah, and I'm terrified of them, so you know, it's kind of like my only like borderline irrational fear. Like, of course it is borderline, because you know, they're unsanitary and everything, and they usually correlate with more unsanitary things like bacteria and all that, you know, but at the same time, I feel like the level of fear that I have when I see them is kind of disproportionate. Like, I'll be so frightened even when they're not touching me and stuff. But of course, a lot of that has to do with them, like, me discovering them, like, unexpectedly. Like, if I already know maggots are going to be there, I mean, I'm still not going to have a good time, but I can, like, not scream, usually. Anyway, yeah, they're not really my thing. But, like, yeah, like, I think I woke up before I got a chance to, like, handle the whole maggot thing, so, yeah. I've had a lot of dreams about shoplifting. A lot of dreams about doing drugs. I don't really like going into those. Like, I avoid the more, taboo dreams in here, because, you know. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me think. Anything else that I can actually talk about? Not that I can remember right now, so I guess this is a good enough ending. I'll see you guys later. Not every video has to be so long, you know. Alright then. Yeah, not every video has to be so long. Alright then. Yeah. Bye.